Heroes, and if we're here, you can kind of guess what's going on, but it's a weekly one-shot, and let me ask, can you dig it? Slim Walker makes his long-awaited return to the Enclave of the Endlings. The organization has sent its thugs to capture the valuable technology and artifacts in this far-flung world. Can Mr. Fixer and his super friends convince the Endlings to help them stop the chairman's evil plan? So we need Rook City for obvious reasons here. Then we need Wrath of the Cosmos for the environment, and then Vengeance for these two. Bunker is part of the core set. So, this is one of those interesting one-shots that I usually look forward to. We could take someone, like this is something I don't think I'd ever actually do, like try to take the chairman to Enclave. Generally when I play him, it's almost always in Rook City just because it's like his turf, either that or the chemical plant because he does own that, you know. I mean, the chairman's name is Graham Pike, you know. But anyway, I'm afraid this one's going to be too long for VidMe, so this is going to be YouTube only until I can get complete upload permissions there. But, yeah, this is going to be a long game. So let's just jump right in. I've kept tabs on you, Slim. This isn't your fight. Go back to your garage. You are the man behind why I must fight again. Let's put this all to rest. So if you don't know, Mr. Fixer's other job, well, his normal job, whatever you want to call it, is a mechanic. He used to be a teacher, but now he just works on cars and busts his knuckles and his skull, and his enemy's skulls. But anyway, we also have Parse here. She's not actually here for deck manipulation, believe it or not. And then Naturalist in the Enclave. Hopefully that one's a little obvious. And then we have Bunker just for DPS purposes. So in case you're wondering what everyone's function is. So this is base chairman, in case you're wondering. He cannot be hurt on this side. He's going to flip when there are 3 underbosses in the trash. Now there's actually 2 ways to get them in the trash. You can have Parse discard them for you, but we're not going to go that route. If they go in the trash, it's going to be because we put them there by force. Then when he does get those in the trash, he'll flip. He will increase damage dealt by thugs, but hopefully all the thugs will be dealt with by then because the environment's technically on our side. Unfortunately, he cannot actually be hurt by those targets here. And when he gets hit, he hits back for 2 days. Wow, I'm starting to get hiccups at the start of the video. That's really bad. So he'll counterattack for hero -2, and that's basically 2 damage. And in the case of Mr. Fixer, 3. As for the operative, she counterattacks whenever a target is destroyed. Any villain card, that is. So she's going to be hitting for hero -2, in this case, 2 melee damage. And then she's going to pull an underboss at the end of each turn until all the underbosses are in the garbage. And we'll go over the heroes as we go. Undivided Attention, that's going to hit these 2, Naturalist and Fixer. First underboss is the Deputy, so we gotta kill the crooked cops as they come. So as for Mr. Fixer, the important thing here is you have to play him here, probably in a way you wouldn't normally play him, just because you have to realize what all these numbers mean. So in case you're wondering the significance of 2, you'll see next turn. But in the meantime, our weapon of choice is actually the Pipe Wrench. This is something that most people tend to disregard. It increases your damage by 1, but most importantly, it gives you 1 point of damage reduction. So that's going to be, like, that nullifies the nemesis bonus. So we're going to put the Pipe Wrench in play, and we're going to go smack that cop upside the head for 2 damage. Hot damn, our damage was doubled. Now for Parse, she starts with Exploit Vulnerability, so if you don't know what this does, whenever a target enters play, just any target that's not a hero, environment included, they take 1 point of damage increased for that turn. So when he summons all of his little hoodlums, this is going to help me send them right back where they came from. Now, unfortunately, I don't know if this damage actually does apply to the environment also. If it does, it's going to be really short work of them, but I may be a little too optimistic on that. So we're going to shoot the cop. You know, that's kind of messed up with the whole theme of this team, you know? First thing we do is we go out there and bust a cabinet cop. That is so messed up. Anyway, when you are fighting the chairman, you need a tank. And Naturalist fulfills that role very, very nicely. So we can play the Resilient Hide, which will cause it whenever you're dealt exactly 1 point of damage, that damage is completely prevented. And then we heal the start of each turn in Rhino form. So we do want to go into Rhino form so that we can also get the 1 point of damage reduction from the Rhino. So basically when the Chairman or the Operative swing, this is going to completely block it. The other thing is, since you can pull your forms out of the garbage, you usually want to sacrifice your forms when the thieves hit the field. So we're going to play the grenade launcher here on Bunker so we can start dealing some DPS. And we have to shoot the cop first to remove the damage reduction that's on the underbosses and the main villains. So cop first, even though 1 point is going to waste, we take a hit. Next we want to do is we want to soften the deputy so that it goes away next turn, or the turn after, one of the two. And then we'll poke the operative because we can't hurt the chairman. We get a flat cannon, which we're going to gradually work our way towards turret mode, in case you're wondering. So out comes Corruption. This is going to hit everything for 1, and everything that's hit by 1 is going to take another point. So Fixer and Naturalist are going to completely nullify this. Bunker can, if I can get the armor plating out, but I don't think I will. The important thing is this is 2 points of damage to the deputy and the operative. Granted, I take 2 also, but it's worth it. So out comes the Muscle, which is going to bring out the Enforcers. We're also going to have another Crooked Cop. Oh, the fence is also good. So out comes the first Thief. So you can see that this is filling up fast. Then exploit vulnerability is going to be so damn helpful next turn. So out comes the Thief. We're going to sacrifice Rhino for him. We're going to discard a maintenance unit since we don't need 2. Here's the formidable Rhinoceros. And fortunately they heal as long as that fence is on the field. So we're going to do something crazy here. We're going to use Bloody Knuckles. Crazy, right? So that increases our damage by 2, but we also take 2 damage. So we're going to go ahead and kill this cop right off the bat. So +1 from Exploit Vulnerability, +2 from Bloody Knuckles, +1 from Pipe Wrench, and then Strike as base 1. I just realized I haven't read the cards, have I? Might be a little late. When Mr. Fixer strikes a blow, there's iron in his hand. And the iron's right here. Good forged steel, not like the modern cast aluminum ones. Oh look, another one. They just don't make villains like they used to. I don't actually know which villain that is. I don't know if it's someone in the Villains expansion or what exactly. So, I'm gonna play the update until I'm probably not actually gonna use this, I'm afraid. Or if I do, it's probably gonna be just on parse. Anyway, we need to start softening the fence. Corruption will kill the thief for us, so we just need to make sure that there's no new thieves that come out. Unfortunately, when when Chairman plays Rook City is Mine, that's going to bring all those guys back. So we got the extrasensory awareness now, but it's a little late, I'm afraid. So anyway, we are going to play Indomitable Force to redirect all damage to the Naturalist. Hence, we're going back into Rhino form, and then this is going to also give him another point of damage reduction. So Indomitable Force, you want to use your power and go to the trash to get your Rhino back. So we got Natural Born Vigor. We're going to try to get that on the field, but it's going to take a little bit of time. In the meantime, Flat Cannon. Then we are going to use our Grenade Launcher. We want to hit the fence so that it goes down. Actually, yeah, we'll kill the fence. Hold on. So the fence is going to die to the environment. So I can soften the Muscle and the Enforcers. Actually... See, I'm gonna hit him first, then him. In case you're wondering, the next environment card is Venox. When One day I'm going to have to teach you guys how to mark these decks. Egad, it's Venox. Who would have guessed? So we're not going to take any damage here because of the Naturalist. It's only going to be the villains that do. So you can see everything's redirected and completely nullified. So out comes the poison damage. We'll direct this into Parse because it's going to get redirected into Naturalist. So unfortunately, I think he's going to play Rook City as mine. All these are just going to come right back. So this is going to get absorbed. Yep, Rook City is mine. So we'll put this on top. We may want to data mine. Out comes the fence. Like, I'm wondering, his... So this only works for villain cards. I don't think that strategy would have worked, but oh well. I'm just gonna skip. Deputy. Contract. Yeah, I'll take a threatening stomp. So we have a way to deal with the thief, don't worry. So the one thing to keep in mind is the contract does amplify damage dealt. So the counterattacks can get pretty nasty here. So let's see, I have 3 points of damage reduction on Naturalist, but he's gonna heal anyway, so I'm gonna skip. Or only, that's right, it's, I see. As for the card we're gonna destroy, it's gonna be Bloody Knuckles. So that causes them to heal, but it's not a big deal. So let's see, you want to use this one first, I think. I don't actually know if it really matters, but we'll just play it safe. So, we want to use meditation here, and here is where the math comes into play. So, your average player, I think, when they have the meditation come out, they're going to play either Grease Monkey Fist or possibly Riveting Crane if they have to get through like damage reduction, that type of stuff. But the trick here is you want to go Mantis style. So go into your deck. You want the Driving Mantis because this allows you to redirect 2 damage or less. So put that in play. And we are going to strike the cop. So let's see what he has left. So in case you're wondering why I'm not pulling extra sensory, I don't really see much of a point to it because the operative is going to shuffle the deck anyway. So, like, your return from this is pretty negligible. Anyway, we'll do a snap decision, just in case I need to play multiple cards. And we'll down the comp. So unfortunately, my whole tanking plan is about to hit the tank. So here I'm going to play Blend into the Pack because it's going to give me a flat amount of damage reduction for the first hit Basically, I need to do this until the contract has been dealt with. You may want Natural Born Vigor, but we don't have 2 powers to play. We want to keep staying in Rhino form. And we're going to use the Rhino to draw cards, because we need to find environmental allies. Threatening Stomp is going to be helpful for basically directing the chairman's counterattack, that type of stuff. We'll play Maintenance Unit. Then we're going to use the Grenade Launcher. So the environment is going to deal with the Thief and the Hired Gun again. So we need to set up the fence so that it goes down. We also need to hit the contract. Now the question is, do I want to bother with the enforcers, or I think I might want to go for the deputy. So we got an external combustion, but that's... it's something. It's just not really something I'm going to use, really. Damn it. Hall of the Terminarch.
The Enclave of the Endlings!
So... I don't think order really matters here because we can't redirect. I'm gonna have her take the first shot. So unfortunately I was hoping this would zero out, but you can see it's going to redirect. I can redirect this into the contract, I guess, and try to kill it. It'd be nice if they actually said, hey, which one do you want to go first, the Pipe Wrench or the Mantis, but oh well. You can see the contract is causing us to take more damage. So this doesn't matter, I'm still going to take more damage, but Venox's turn will count. So you want to kill the contract first. So the highest HP is the Naturalist, because he'll absorb everything. So from here, it actually doesn't matter once you take out the contract, so choose for me. Just make sure you keep choosing the Naturalist to absorb the hit. So... Blugo and Damn It Immunis is the next card. Oh. Undivided Attention. I'm decided to keep using this on Parse. I'll take... I don't think this is going to be a problem, but oh well. So in case you didn't see, Blend in the Pack absorb the first hit from the contract, or the operative, not the contract. Possible shot, sure. Out comes another Crooked Cop, and out comes an Informant. Data mining. There we go. That's more like a late game contingency. So if we play a card, the Informant's going to play a card, so we're going to skip. We're going to use Strike on the Informant, or take it out so I can start playing cards again. And then for the hit, we can redirect this. And since the chairman has exposed himself, we'll have that go into him. Then he's going to counterattack himself. So... I think I want to keep my cards. We're going to play Extrasensory, and we need to deal with this next jailbreak. So we'll discard that, and we'll leave Rook City as mine on. Actually, you know what? He's gonna heal soon. Now the thing is, Mutis is coming up. It's actually not the top card, I think it's the card underneath that one. So yeah, we'll do that. I'm gonna need data mining to actually take it down. Okay. So I'm thinking about using the Threatening Stomp because this is only going to deal 2 damage, 3 to him, but I can use this on like the chairman or something, and then I don't have to worry about his counterattack for Bunker's turn. Downside though is it's only 3 damage. Crafty Assault, and Hyperactive Senses. Another Feral Fury. So it's time to go into turret mode. It's going to increase my damage. I can hit this with a flak cannon to pretty much insta-give it. And that will allow me to deal full damage to the remainder of the team. Unfortunately, that goes into the Naturalist. That's the one drawback to doing that. So we can use the grenade launcher here. So if I hit her with the last shot, it's going to deal 3 damage, and the environment's going to finish her off, assuming that is a her. The Enforcers are safe courtesy of Blugo. So let's hit her. Basto. So we'll take out the broker. Yeah, we'll take advantage of the nemesis bonus. Since the operative's going to take environment damage, I just need to keep being the chairman. Now to keep in mind, you can only redirect once per turn, so if I do this, he takes the damage. So steer it into the naturals for the second hit. There's Mutis. So comes Yansa, I believe. Yep, Yansa Videro. And Orbo. No underbosses left. For the discard, don't discard because Mutis is on the field.
Enclave of the Endlings.
Now, since we have no way around a Mutis, why play anything? So we got an alternating Tiger Claw and a Tire Iron, but no Harmony yet. So here I could sack the Buffer Overflow, but there's no need to, so we'll just use this. We'll skip, that is. We will data mine so we can kill Mutis. And then for his deck, in case you're wondering, there's Undivided Attention, which is a little painful. We can take it. And then just his healing card, Rookseed is mine. So as such, I don't really see the need to care, I guess would be the best way to describe it. And then we can go hit him, which will be redirected to the Naturalist still. And you know what? Blugo can take it. Oh, no he can't. Critical Multiplier. Sweet. If only we could have known that was coming and set up accordingly, you know? So anyway, it's time to get our natural born vigor out. So we're gonna draw 2 cards. We got Crafty Assault and Environmental Allies. So I could go into Gazelle form here, it's just I'm better off still staying in the tank mode, so we'll skip. And I got another Environmental Allies. So we're staying in turret mode for the rest of the game, in case you're wondering. Unfortunately, I can't play any cards, so I can't take advantage of the combustion. And the chairman will now defend himself, so just keep that in mind. So... we'll use the maintenance unit. The first time he's dealt damage each turn. So we'll use the grenade launcher first. We want to shoot her first. Second shot into the Enforcer so we can provoke the counterattack. Ah, Fixer took damage. That's... my plan fails. No! I wanted to redirect her into the counterattack, that way I could shoot him safely, but it doesn't really matter. Out comes Frentat, I think it's pronounced. So Parse is safe here, Bunker is not. We'll redirect that to the operative. Since it's environment damage, the chairman can't take it, I'm afraid. So Jansa's gonna hit everyone here. Lugo is now protecting Bunker. And Jansa will heal everything if given the opportunity. So out comes Undivided Attention. That's going to be a little painful. We'll put that on top, doesn't really matter. So in case you remember, the blend from the pack is causing me to absorb that first hit on the Naturalist. And when you think about that, that's why it becomes a lot less scary. So anyway, I don't have a Harmony here. I'm thinking my best course of action is to overdrive, and I can hit them both. So we're going to hit him first, we get the Nemesis bonus for 3. He counterattacks, which I can redirect into her for a Nemesis bonus. Now keep in mind when the operative goes down, then he gets a damage boost, he being the chairman, and this plan won't work anymore. So right here... like, I'm not going to discard, that's the big problem. That's why it stopped me from gaining a lot of critical multiplier, but I'm still going to sack the buffer overflow to set up. So crit multi out, we will play the targeting arrow. So if I use this on her, she dies this turn. I think I'd rather hit the chairman then. It means I take 2 damage, but it's kind of worth it. And then since he can only counterattack once, I may as well just go ahead and fire my power at him. By the way, in case you're wondering, he has 3 heals left, and the 1 Rook City is mine, I think. No. So we need to play Environmental Allies. And now we need to go Gazelle. Actually... like, I would love to draw the cards, it's just there's a possibility I could draw the Gazelle and then I can't play it. So I gotta go Gazelle first. And then I can just heal, I guess. So keep in mind, Blugo's going to protect me from counterattacks this turn. So we will flat cannon the chairman. Environmental allies to the rescue. Then we'll use the grenade launcher. He's left with 1 hit point, and I think she's going to die to the environment. Endling Refuge. So that's going to play an additional card. Let's see. The card's going to play, I think, as Grum. So let's see. I think the order of the deck is this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. So now we're immune to all that environment damage. Unfortunately for Fixer, I can't even redirect it anymore, which is a little heartbreaking. And Blugo has betrayed me. That's going to draw this out for 1 more turn. Well, it's going to draw it out a little longer now. We'll put quick calculation on top.
The Enclave of the Endlings.
Now, since I can't hit him, there's no counterattack. So, yeah, we're gonna do this. Grease gun. No point in playing Reveal the Flaws, there's nothing to gain. So I was trying to think if there's a way I could actually activate this turn. But unfortunately the operative just has too much health. I'd have to already have Gator out or something in order to take advantage of that. 10 non-hero targets in play. So let's heal up. So I'm going to take her down, that way Blugo can't jump over to her. I'm going to heal. There goes the refuge. Out comes Frazat. This doesn't really matter since we're already immune. Technically, the environment can't do anything anymore. They're just here to spectate. The exception being Slamra, who can play extra cards. And I probably should have actually put that on Parse, since I can end... Well, he might die on Fixer's turn. He should. Depends on if he heals, I guess. It's a 66% chance, and yes, he does. Sure, I'll take that. So I could play Grease Gun to completely nullify his counter. Actually, I can overdrive here. So he's going to hit me back for 3 because of the pipe wrench, that's right. So I can hit him for a total of 6. So we'll do a quick calculation. probably should have actually played that because I can do the impossible shot and end it right here. So you know what? We'll just do a Threatening Stomp. Does 4 base damage. And there we go. So I probably should play the Chairman a little bit more. It's just, I don't actually enjoy him as much as some of the other heroes. Generally, when I play him, I like to have Dark Watch Expatriate with, so you can do the hair trigger reflex, and not have to worry about his minions like the Informant and the Thief. For some of the other characters, they're really at his mercy, depending on what kind of setup they need and stuff like that. But yeah, short, sweet, to the point, I guess. Overall, this one looks like it may be kind of nasty, but as long as you're careful and you abuse the Mantis, it's not that bad. Just be aware that these two are going to take a lot of damage, and also make sure you use Naturalist to tank. He's one of the best tanks in the game, so don't be afraid to let him do his job. He likes doing his job. Anyway, that is that. So I'll probably see you guys next week unless I finally edit some more of my Ultimate games, but I don't know how that's going to work out just yet. Anyway, I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.